right now on Amazon, there is something that I am very concerned about. I am not at all sure how things are going to pan out with what's the evolution of Amazon and the way that I can see Amazon taking its business. And it's all down to this. This is a Echo Dot or an Echo or whatever you want to think about it as. But what that is, it's indicative of a move that Amazon is making to own the conversation that's happening in your home. And whilst that may seem very, very innocuous, it's actually extremely threatening for anybody that sells products through private label on Amazon, myself included. Why? Well, an Echo Dot or an Echo is a voice search box. So when you're in your home and you're looking for a particular product, there is a significant shift towards simply vocalizing what you want. Amazon, I need some new lawn feeder. Amazon, I need a new set of pencils. Amazon, I need some new cups. Amazon, I need a new shirt. Amazon, I need a new whatever it might be. And that is a problem, because what Amazon is doing, and you would have seen me talk about this a lot, is whenever somebody searches using a voice search, what Amazon does is it doesn't give them any options. Instead, it automatically sends them Amazon's Choice. And you would have seen me talking about the Amazon's Choice badge, and indeed how important it is to have the Amazon Choice badge now. Ultra important, particularly with the way things are going, because what Amazon is doing is it's investing massively in voice search. Amazon's Echo and Dot were the fastest selling items ever on the Amazon platform. They are being sold at a huge rate of dot, with some 70 million, think about this, 70 million households having one of these in it. Now that is a lot of households by anybody's reckoning. I'm going to say that's going to be most of American households has now got some form of Amazon voice related search. So this all sounds awesome on the surface, but if you think about it, it's actually a massive problem for us. For a consumer, well, that's just freaking awesome, because they get to just say whatever they want and it just magically shows up at their front doorstep. It's fantastic. It's like living in the future, quite literally. But for us, as sellers, there's a problem, and it's a big problem. The problem is lack of choice. Because if you are a seller on Amazon and you're looking to launch a product on Amazon, the fact that people now ask for what they want rather than type in what they want means that they're no longer looking at the Amazon search engine results page. So previously we had a page presented to a searcher where on average, depending on the day, 50 results were shown. So you could be one of 50 people vying to be purchased, and whoever, of course, did the best job with their images and their title, yada, 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 would get the business, okay? And it was a fairly level playing field as far as our ability to get onto that page is concerned. However, with voice search, that's no longer the case. That is no longer the case at all, because now what happens is you ask for what you want. Amazon says, Will you like the Amazon's choice, which is whatever it may be, gives you one option, and for the most part people are just saying, yes, I'll just take that. Well, that is no choice anymore. Now you must be the Amazon's choice to make sure that your product's going to move, okay? And of course, there are ways to get yourself to be the Amazon's choice, and there are things that you can do, but it is a absolute land grab to get yourself into that position. And this is why I have been telling you for months now to go hard on Amazon Australia to secure the top spot, because if you do, it's going to be ludicrously difficult to unseat you because of this. That's why. So I have seen the writing on the wall. Now, it's a problem, because if your product is not the Amazon's choice, then it's actually pretty difficult. If the only way people are searching is through one of these, then it's actually pretty difficult to unseat the Amazon's choice, because there's no other options that are presented. I hope that makes sense. There's no other options. So how on earth do you do SEO or whatever it may be for voice search when only one option is presented? That is a problem. Now, of course, what Amazon will do, I have no doubt, is they will start running advertisements through this. That's only a matter of time, and that will definitely happen, and that will help us, okay? But that's going to require deep pockets and advertising to do that, whereas before we could do it all using our other tools at our disposal. So it's a big problem, and it's something I've spent an inordinate amount of time considering and thinking about, because I see it as a threat to my family. That's exactly how I see it. I see it as a threat to my family. I see it as a threat to the life that I'm able to provide for my family, to my lifestyle, to everything that I built and worked so hard to achieve. I absolutely see it as a threat to that. So, what do you do? What's the solution? Well, there is good news, because if you are in my inner circle, you will have seen that we have been working on outside traffic sources. Now, this is massively important, because even though Amazon controls 51% of all the e-commerce searches that happen online, so they start on Amazon, whether that's the app, whether that's voice search, whether that's the website, they start on Amazon, 51% of them, which is just extraordinary market domination. You must sell on Amazon if you want to make any sales online. 51% happen on Amazon, but what that means is 49% do not. 49% do not start on Amazon, and it's that 49% that we can use to give us the edge, that we can use to get the Amazon's choice back, that we can take advantage of, that we can manipulate, that we can utilize to serve our needs, to make our money. And in my Advanced Inner Circle, that's what I've been teaching you. So I've been showing you step by step using the fantastic Anita Leo's product. She very graciously let me do the entire strategy that I'm working in my own business on her, so I could show you how to implement it step by step. And the results, well, let's take a look at the results, because they've been nothing short of spectacular. So here's Anita on the 10th of July. So Anita sold out of stock. Now that is again, and let me tell you, that's the third time that we sold out of her stock. All right, so what I am applying in her business really works. And this has gone from a very, and I'm sure Anita won't mind me saying this, but a very kind of mediocre product that wasn't really making many sales, certainly less than $1,000 a month in sales. We've taken that and we've taken it to, I believe her best result has been $8,000 in 7 days. Just now, she's at $29,000 in a 30-day period. $29,000 in a 30-day period. And let me tell you, and this is important, that was one strategy, Google AdWords. So I completely laid out step by step how to build a Google AdWords campaign that will sell like gangbusters. That's the result. Almost $30,000 in a 30-day period. And we sold out of a stock once, twice, and again. That's the power of that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This month, in the Advanced Inner Circle, let's just check on the date because it's coming right up. It is the 26th of July, the 26th of July, which is fantastically the day after my beautiful wife's birthday. So I'm very, very excited to share this information with you. This month, in this inner circle, I'm going to show you 2 new strategies to make money outside of Amazon. Bing and Facebook. Now, it's no secret that Facebook pretty much is a global force as far as its ability to have people of a buying age use the platform. Now, there are, no doubt about it, other platforms where young folks under 25 are going to go onto it, like Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, Musical.ly, things like that, okay? But for the buyers, the people with credit cards, the people that are consistently buying things for their houses, for their homes, for their kids, they are on Facebook. Super important that you understand that. So I'm going to show you step by step how to set up a complete ad campaign for an Amazon business. And notice that I'm sending all of this traffic to Amazon. I genuinely believe you must sell your stuff on Amazon. Everything outside of that, your own website and things like that, is all very well and good, but Amazon is where it is at as far as I'm concerned. Of course, you can make a lot of money selling things on eBay, no doubt about it, but you don't need to do this for eBay. eBay's already got its own customers that shop on it. They don't have voice search. This is not a concern for that. It's not a problem for that yet. But it is for Amazon, and that's why I think it's so massively important that you learn this information, because by not having it, you genuinely are risking it all. And I cannot stress that enough. You're genuinely risking it all. If you don't get this, if you don't figure this shit out, if you don't know how to get the Amazon's Choice badge, you just won't make sales. You just won't make sales, okay? Because the more people go towards this, the more it's important that you know how to get your product onto it, the only product choice. That's massively important. I hope that the obviousness of that speaks for itself. So, Thursday the 26th, if you are already in my inner circle, then you will be, I hope, super excited to join me for that, and make sure that you register with the link underneath. And if you are not in my inner circle, you might want to consider joining me. It is the only place I really get to go to town on what I really know about making money on Amazon at a very, very high level. The AOE training course, no doubt about it, will get you to $20,000, sometimes even more, $30,000 a month on Amazon. But if you want more, and I really hope you do want more, then the Advanced Inner Circle is the place to get more. That's where the folks who want more are. And if you want it, you should come join us too. And just so you know what it's all about, you can find out a little bit more about what the folks who are in my inner circle think about it simply by going into our members area and typing in inner circle in the search bar and then seeing what comes up. You'll see for yourself the amazing feedback that we get. This is Sue Josephson. She makes $500,000 a year. She's kicking ass, quite obviously. And Sue says, I've just spent the morning re-watching all the amazing Google ad setup for Anita's products. That's what I just told you about. I now have a huge list of stuff to do. Seriously, people, you should all be in Inner Circle just for the last 2 months of content alone. And that is so true. This is where I've broken down step by step how this strategy for outside traffic works, step by step. Here's from the 28th of June. So that's the last Inner Circle I did. You can see Sue says it was fabulous. Marcel says first time, great information. Mustafa, that was one of the best sessions. The AdWords optimization opened my eyes. The landing pages. Lizzie says it totally rocked. Anita, great session. Peter, amazing night. Kenneth, I liked how you evaluated the Google AdWords results, what CTR. So really, everything step by step. You will be, without a doubt, in the top 2 or 3% of marketers online who understand really what it takes to make money online. That's what this information will give you. You will own the game. Tamara, so inspiring and motivational. Susie, how Anita can level up her business. So I showed, I mean, it's just ludicrous, the sort of stuff I showed them. I showed them how not only you can make yourself $30,000 in a month, but I also showed them how to parlay that into other marketplaces, into selling your business. I showed them specific step-by-steps what I use to sell one of my businesses, how I did that. I showed the product, everything, nothing held back at all. Tony says it was great. Elaine says same as Kenneth. Bernard says it was a brilliant session, priceless training. Erica really appreciated the step by step. Kate does $32,000 a month. Those folks that are making a lot of money are in my inner circle. That in and of itself should tell you something. Kate said the splitation was great. Ash said shown as a light, great session. Cherie says it was unbelievable value for money, and it truly is unbelievable value for money. Jeanette says, thank you, Neil. Saw says she loved it. David, another awesome night. Gyeongish says it was inspiring. Beat says it was great stuff. You can see for yourself, these folks have just absolutely been given the keys to the vault. And that's what I want to give you. I want you to come and join me and get the keys to the vault too. Now, Inner Circle is currently $177 per month. Now that includes the $77 per month that you pay for AOE. All right, and when you join, if you have just paid your $77 a month for AOE, then that 177 is prorated against that. So the first month is less, if that makes sense. And truly, I'm not advocating this, but this is something to think about. Come and join just for the month. Get this information. Then by all means, if you don't like the rest of it, and heaven knows why you wouldn't, but if you don't like the rest of it, just let me know, and you can go back to being standard AOE at the same rate you're currently paying. Okay, so that won't change. You'll just go back to where you were. And I'll say thanks so much for coming and checking it out. But I want to tell you this, the folks who are in my inner circle get awesome results because I show you with nothing held back exactly what I am doing in my own business. I get to really go to town and I get to show you what I'm doing right now, you know. And right now is interesting times. There'll be winners and losers, and I genuinely think that, and I want you to be one of the winners. And I know that if you learn this information and apply it, then you will be in one of the winners' circles. And those folks that do nothing, those folks that just have a hope and pray mentality, then who knows what will happen to them. I don't know how that will go for them, but I do know this. Doing nothing is not a good strategy. Doing nothing at all is not a good strategy. You must take some action. You must see the potential problem that this is creating for us as selling and put something in place to make it so that you can dominate the game on Amazon, because there'll be one winner per category, per product, and everybody else will suffer. I want you to be that winner. And by joining the inner circle, you'll get the information you need to get that, position yourself, secure your spot, and it's going to be very difficult to unseat you once you're there. That's why I'm gaga for Amazon Australia. It's a huge opportunity. I hope you come and join me in the inner circle. You've seen for yourself what a difference it can make. $30,000 in 30 days, going from basically nothing to $30,000 a month is a hell of achievement, but it's not enough for me. I want to show you how to get much, much more. And this coming Thursday, we're going to do Facebook and Bing, and that's going to get Anita to $50,000, $60,000 a month. You can learn how to do that too. All you need to do, click on the link below, and I'll take you there right now. I'll see you on the inside.